Hi, my name is Sanjeev Chatrath. Dr. Priya from Nature Nurtures has been a massive influence in our lives. When she reached out to me last week and asked me if I was okay to share one of my mom's recipe, I hesitated. You see, my culinary adventure has started only in the last 2 years, and my mom is no more. So unfortunately, much that I still salivate when I think about the kind of food she used to make, I have not had the benefit of learning from her what she used to make, and hence my hesitation. But then I figured out that this was a dedication to her, and it wasn't so much about the recipe itself, but it was more a remembrance for her. And the choice of what I was going to cook was very, very obvious. It is a staple diet in northern part of India and normally eaten for lunches on most of the holidays. In fact, it even has the word Ma in its name, and Ma stands for mother. This is a meal which reminds me of my mom because I could eat buckets full of it, and she used to make it on my request on most of the Sundays. It is a dish that also reminds me of her because it's simple, it's wholesome, and it's lovingly made. But perhaps the two most important ingredients are patience and love. And if you can be generous with both of those, I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out to be an outstanding dish. I wish you all the very best for 2018. Hope you have a happy and healthy 2018. This dish is called Rajma and it's typically eaten with steamed rice. And here is my presentation. Okay, so we're going to be making Rajma Masala. The star of the show, of course, is red kidney beans, also known as Rajma. To cook this, the starting point is that you have to soak the Rajmas overnight. I've started with 1 cup of Rajma and soak it overnight so it expands and becomes almost two cups. Uh, just to show all the ingredients that we are going to be using, we need oil, salt, which we are going to be using to taste. We have 2/3 cups of tomato puree, 2 small onions that are chopped finely. We going to need 3 bay leaves, 3 black cardamom. Remember to break those so that they don't pop inside when you're heating them. We are going to need ajwain, half teaspoon, coriander powder, 1.5 tablespoon, 1/3 teaspoon turmeric powder, chili powder, 1 teaspoon, kasuri methi, also known as fenugreek leaves, 1/3 teaspoon, garam masala, 2/3 teaspoons, cumin powder, 1/3 teaspoon, dry mango powder, 1/3 teaspoon. You're going to have coriander leaves just to garnish at the end, and we need 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. So these are all the ingredients that we are going to be using. Just to get prepared, you will also require 1 pressure cooker and a cooking pan. So we start off with the kidney beans. You put them in a pressure cooker, and what we started off with 1 cup of kidney beans which we soaked overnight. We've added 5 cups of water in a pressure cooker. We're going to add some salt before we start to give it pressure. Depending on the Rajma qualities, you want them to be soft. You can give anywhere between 7 to 8 steams. So while the Rajma is getting boiled in the pressure cooker, we're going to start the preparation for the rest of the masalas. We've taken 2 tablespoons of oil, and we are going to add the bay leaves, cardamom, and ajwain into it.
You saute it really well, and once it's well sauteed, then add the chopped onion into it. You need to be very patient with all the sauteing and make sure the onions very well cooked and becomes brown before you add the next ingredients. So after sauteing the bay leaves, cardamom and ajwain for a few minutes, then you add the chopped onion to it. Again, as a reminder, it's really important to give respect to every ingredient and give them its full time. Now you're going to saute this, you're getting lovely aroma. Saute it for a few minutes till onion is all brown. So as you can see, onions changed color, it's becoming brown. So you sauteed it for a couple of minutes. Now you're going to add the ginger garlic paste to this and then saute for a couple of minutes more. So we sauteed with the ginger garlic paste for a couple of minutes. Now we're going to add the tomato puree. So we have 2/3 cups tomato puree. We add to this and then saute for a few minutes. We cook all of this till oil starts to ooze out of it. So we're cooking all the masalas. In the meanwhile, our pressure cooking of the rajma is also done. We gave it 8 steams and then left it aside for the last 15 minutes. So now there is no more pressure in it, and we are going to open it and then add all the masalas to the rajma. So we just opened the pressure cooker and rajmas are now soft. We're going to add to it all the masalas we just made. So now the rajma is nicely cooked. We boiled it for 10-15 minutes. You need to just check periodically to see that the beans are soft and cooked well. If not, you can continue to boil it. And now we're going to just transfer it to the serving dish and then garnish with some of the coriander leaves on top.